5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friends. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I thought today that I would let the substitute have you work on your comic strips that we started a little while back. So she's going to pass out your folders and you're going to get out your piece of paper and finish your drawing if you need to. And in a second, I'm going to do a little demonstration about how to use the markers and the palette and the paintbrush, just in case you need to see it again. So finish your drawing. Make sure that you follow the instructions for using the markers and the palette and the paintbrush, and then make sure that you do all the things that you're supposed to so that Mrs. Mouton doesn't have to do it for you. You need to clean up after yourself and be responsible. Thank you. Let's paint our comic. I've drawn my picture again. You've got my character here and some trees I put on the side. I have a palette. Off the screen, there's some markers and some water. And then I have my paintbrush in my hand. The first thing I'm going to do is put down my paintbrush and grab the markers that I want. I'm going to use the green first and draw that inside the palette. Then I'm going to put the lid back on it and grab the blue. And I'm going to put the blue in a different section. Once I've got the green and the blue colored into the palette in the different sections, I'm going to grab my paintbrush and put some water on it and mix that water with the ink that's left over from the marker. So you can see right here I've got my blue and I'm going to put some water in my brush and mix it up. Then I'm going to rinse my brush to make sure that I get most of the blue out before I go get some green. I want the green to stay green for a little while. So I'm going to take that and mix that into the blue, and then I'm going to paint the creek portion of my drawing. As I finish up the painting of the creek, you can see that I'm not really worried about whether or not my paintbrush leaves a texture. That texture is actually going to make the creek look more like water, so I don't have to fill it in perfectly. And we really don't need to worry about being perfect with any of this stuff. This is all just practice. If you don't like something, you can always try it again. I'm going to grab the brown marker now, and I'm going to use that in the palette and put just a tiny bit of black right next to the brown, and I'm going to mix those together so that I can make a slightly different color. One of the weird things about the Crayola black is that when you put water in it, it looks green. So you're going to see my brown turn a tiny bit green. If you're looking for a black paint, unfortunately the markers aren't going to give you a black paint. Let me finish up this tree trunk. If you finish your painting, you can take it home with you or put it in the drying rack. Make sure that you listen to Mrs. Mouton for her instructions about how to clean up, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Now go make your comic.